in the Johnston household, with me living there, have been a lot better than they have been, but it has been stressful just living with all of them, because having a baby in a house full of people is just a lot. And I can tell in their faces sometimes, like, they're not happy.
Last night's episode of Seven Little Johnstons really made my skin crawl, from the forced interactions to the constant jokes about sex that aren't even funny, Trent. What's really sad is that most of the kids are codependent on Amber and Trent as young adults. Is there something wrong with living with your parents as a young adult? Absolutely not. Is there something wrong with being controlled and manipulated as a young adult? Absolutely. In this episode, Elizabeth talks a lot about looking forward to moving out. Her boyfriend Bryce says that things started to get so bad that sometimes he would just leave the house to catch a breather. He also mentions it's been very stressful being under one roof with the entire family, and on top of that, trying to be a parent. Now, I'll tell you exactly what's happening, because we have already seen a lot from it last season. They are not letting Bryce be a dad. People that don't have family around but do have kids, they have to grow and they have to learn things. They have to be a parent by learning. Amber has constantly bulldozed that opportunity from Bryce, constantly being a control freak, down to how much time he spends with his daughter. Now, I'm not talking about a simple bottle adjustment or recommendations for the best pacifier. I'm talking about actually telling him how to bond with his child. We saw it on last season. Elizabeth is just like Amber, though. As soon as the baby starts crying, she grabs her from Bryce and starts holding her. If you look at Bryce in this episode, he didn't smile once. He's miserable, and I feel like now that he has a baby by Liz, he feels like the pressure is on to take that next step. How many times do you guys think Amber and Trent has asked Bryce about marriage? Bryce is basically trapped. Another interesting thing happened in this episode. Emma really sprouted this relationship with Jonah's girlfriend, Ashley. They have been hanging out a lot during the summer since Anna has been away. And Ashley, she actually lives in North Carolina. So Emma does not have a lot of time with her. So when she goes back, then what happens? It's so sad that Emma doesn't really have a social life of her own. She didn't go away for college, which she did mention she regrets. She does school online, which also hinders her social life. And she isn't really on speaking terms with Anna, someone who she was really close to. And I'm sure a lot of that is influenced by Amber. We all saw how they trash talked Anna at the table on last episode. However, Emma wants Anna back in her life. We all know that. Amber needs to cut the cord on Alex and Emma and allow them to have a social life. On the next episode, we will see Anna meet up with Alex and Emma, so this should be very interesting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts on this past episode below.